What's up, family? Came today to tell you about the stimulus money that is available for some individuals. The deadline to apply for this is tomorrow. But first, I want to go ahead and talk about what happened over the weekend in regards to those massive tornadoes. Yes, guys, it was pretty devastating, especially if you live in one of those particular areas like myself. But anyways, the tornado outbreak ends up leaving a trail of destruction in Oklahoma as well as Texas and Nebraska. Yes, those storms continue to go through on Sunday. Take a look at this particular picture right here where you can see that the storm pretty much traveling from the west coast all the way to the east coast and where it ended up dying down. But a majority of the damage was in Nebraska. I don't know if you guys have seen the tornado videos, but guys, it was crazy. It was sort of magnificent, but in regards to the devastation, God, it was just horrible. I wish there was something that we could do to prevent these tornadoes from actually happening. Some people believe that it is all because of global warming, and then some people don't think that global warming has anything to do with it at all. But anyways, regardless of that, we do need to go ahead and talk about how violent these tornadoes was when they struck these particular areas. And don't forget that Iowa was also struck with some violent tornadoes as well. But anyways, the sad news about this is that at least 5 people, including an infant, ended up dying because of these tornadoes. As you can see in this particular article right here, where 5 people, including an infant, are dead after the night of tornadoes in regards to the storms in the Midwestern areas. Nocturnal tornadoes tore through Oklahoma, Nebraska, Iowa, and then a couple of them were in Texas, causing power outages, damage, as well as some lost lives. But anyways, there were reports of injuries and at least 5 deaths because of these massive tornadoes. Guys, so I do want to encourage you, solicit you to join me as I continue to pray for those individuals that ended up losing their homes, ended up losing their lives. We want to pray for them specifically, as well as their friends and their families. We definitely don't want to see anything like this happen to anyone, but unfortunately, this is Mother Nature and we cannot do anything about it. Looking at this particular picture right here, you can just imagine the devastation in regards to the damage from these tornadoes. Guys, look at these aerial footage of these particular warehouse, these trucks on the side of the road that are pretty much being tossed and turned because of these tornadoes. You guys know that I live in Texas, and luckily it did not come close to the area in which I live in, but unfortunately it did touch other areas, as you can see, north of Texas as well as Oklahoma through Nebraska and Iowa. So anyways, I solicit you for your prayers. Keep those prayers going in the meantime. In addition to that, guys, we also had another earthquake in the New Jersey area. I believe the one that was last week was around 4.4 or 4.9 magnitude earthquake. And guys, on Sunday, there ended up being another smaller earthquake that ended up rattling New Jersey. As you can see right here, that New York area was hit by another earthquake on Saturday morning at 9:49 a.m. A 2.9 magnitude earthquake rocked the area 5 miles south of Peapack and Gladstone in the Somerset County, above an hour's drive west of New York City, according to the geological survey that is performed. This particular quake is just one of dozens of aftershocks that have been felt by the area since the 4.8 magnitude earthquake that hit the region on April the 5th earlier this month. Now, while earthquakes in this area are very rare, they aren't a surprise according to the experts. So anyways, guys, luckily there hasn't been too much damage from this particular earthquake or this aftershock, and luckily there has not been any lost lives. So that is definitely some awesome news. But anyways, guys, I do need to go ahead and talk to you about some of the latest stimulus that is on the table right now. And I know that I'm referring to stimulus because ever since the pandemic, the government has been providing multiple types of stimulus aid, stimulus checks, stimulus payments in regards to direct checks to individuals, as well as in the form of wiping your student loan debt, as well as universal basic income. But right here, we are specifically talking about for student loan borrowers, and they have a new plan that is on the table that is going to provide some loan forgiveness for some of these prior students. But anyways, the deadline is approaching. It is on April the 30th. So you have less than 24 hours or so to apply for this. But let me just go ahead and tell you about it. It says that some student loan borrowers may need to apply for the student loan forgiveness by April the 30th. And as you can see, a photo right here with President Biden standing in front of his sign saying that he has been canceling student debt for millions of borrowers. He has pretty much canceled billions of dollars so far, and he says that he plans to do it until he leaves office sometime in January. But anyways, guys, it says that some student loan borrowers may qualify for a one-time debt cancellation or a credit, but they'll have to take action by Tuesday. Like I said, you have less than 24 hours. But anyways, eligible borrowers who consolidated their loans by the deadline may see thousands of dollars of student loan debt forgiven thanks to a one-time adjustment from the U.S. Department of Education. But some borrowers may need to opt in by submitting a loan consolidation application to qualify. Now, to get the most credit towards loan cancellation, borrowers with the following types of federally managed loans must consolidate them: commercially held federal family education loan, Parent Plus loans, Perkins loans, and health education assistant loans programs that are available. But anyways, payments a borrower has already made would be counted towards loan cancellation. Those with Parent Plus loans that has been a repayment for at least 25 years and is managed by the Department of Education will have their loans canceled automatically according to the Education Department. The Education Department expects the adjustment process to be completed by July the 1st. The move is part of the Biden administration's attempt to provide more student debt relief through fixes and workarounds after the Supreme Court blocked his large-scale forgiveness plan earlier last year. But anyways, President Biden introduced another proposal this month. You guys saw it on my channel. But anyways, it was aimed at providing student debt relief for millions of borrowers as well. The administration has so far doled out $153 billion in student debt relief to 4.3 million people through various actions. And this new plan, if it is approved, would increase that aid to help more than 30 million more borrowers. So anyways, like I said, he is giving out money. The Fed is just printing money every single day, especially for the American people in specific areas. But anyways, guys, if you have student loan debt, and like they said in this particular article, if you have been paying on it for about 25 years or so, or if you have one of those 4 particular student loan payment plans, guys, you could qualify for more student loan debt forgiveness by applying for this. So again, you need to get online, research this information, Google it, figure out what you need to do, how you need to apply. But like I said, the deadline is approaching. It is tomorrow. You have about 24 hours to apply for this before your time is run out. And they are just begging to pay off and to wipe away student loan debt for millions of borrowers, 30 million debt borrowers. Guys, take advantage of this. Share this video with other people so that they can do the same thing, especially if they are just giving the money away. You go ahead and participate. I wish I had student loan right now so I can participate, but unfortunately I don't have any. My wife does, but she has private loans, and so we don't qualify for that. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about that down below in the comment section. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, as it really helps out this video on YouTube. But in addition to that, guys, I do want to go ahead and give you an update in regards to election season. It is here. We can't get away from it. We can't get away from all of the talks and discussions about the court cases, as well as the drug use by Biden's son. All of that stuff is circumventing us, and we just can't get away from it. So I just want to give you a small update in regards to this information. We did receive this new information from Newsweek, which basically says that majority of voters say that Donald Trump was a success when he was the president, but Joe Biden has been a failure. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but you can obviously share your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. I would love to get your thoughts on that. But anyways, that information is directly from Newsweek. But then if we flip over to something like USA Today, they're saying that Joe Biden continues to trail Donald Trump in a new national poll on the 2024 presidential election. It says that Donald Trump leads Joe Biden Biden by 6 percentage points in a new national poll from CNN, with nearly half of the voters saying that they're planning to place their support behind Trump this fall. 49% of those polls say that they are expecting to vote for Trump in the 2024 election, compared to Biden's 43%, according to the latest survey, which was released on Sunday. Trump's support remains basically unmoved from CNN's last poll back in January, while Biden's has dropped 2 percentage points, down from the 45%. Biden does not fare much better in a five-way matchup between himself and Trump, as well as independent candidates such as Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and Cornel West, and Green Party candidate Jill Stein. So anyways, guys, I'm sure you didn't necessarily expect anything to change because of what's going on in our country right now, but it does look like that Biden is still losing. He has actually gone down a few percentage points in regards to the latest polls, and it looks like Trump is unmoved, even though he is in massive court cases right now, which he said that he is freezing because the courtroom is very, very cold. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update to that. Not much has changed in regards to that. We are still trying to wait to see whether the court and the judges come down on Trump and either say that he is guilty or either he is not guilty. But that may necessarily change how the election goes. But so far, things are unchanged. Let me know what you think about this down below in the comment section. And as always, if you haven't already, please take the time to hit that subscribe button down below, because I would love to get you a part of the Budget Bill community. Outside of all of that, I hope to see you guys on the next video.